you throwing off the vibe, man, that don't die time. It's all about the vibe.
Offs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Bisons of Chicago taking on the New York Jets. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. This pass out wide to Hall. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On the ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson now to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard.
On the ball. On the ball. Hey.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Okay.
So
right.
on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Drill 3.
To throw is DTR. Pressure comes and down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
And every game we talk about what went into it, maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Here we go.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Thompson Robinson now. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. The DTR going to throw it here. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Another tackle for loss from the interior of that D-line. He had 4 of those last week, partner.
And what you can glean just from the statistics, even if you don't watch the tape, is that he is what we call a one-gap player, meaning that's all he has responsibility for, which means they want him to get upfield, penetrate into the backfield, make plays. When you're a two-gap defensive tackle, you've got to cover up too much ground, and all you're trying to do is hold the point of attack. You don't get very many tackles for loss.
The O-line, they better figure a way to plug that gap. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now this taken in by Downs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They go play action with Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Okay, ready?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here we go.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 21 yards away. And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
On third down, here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Hard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Let's go now.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Thompson Robinson now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Returning it, here's Hamler. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Richardson to throw again after the pick six. He's going up top for Taylor. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
1st and 10, Thompson Robinson. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Ready, break.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Richardson to throw off play action. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
18 Rattler. Stop below 18. Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Got it. Ready?
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll try the left side with Taylor. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Downs going in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
70.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
2nd down, here's Richardson.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. 10 through 11. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. effort. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
That false start costly. Moves them back to the 9 now, 1st and goal.
Now Richardson.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Let's go now.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Press all 80. 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Josh Downs with an amazing diving catch.
And the Bisons have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, move.
On first down, right back to Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Black ultra.
Thompson Robinson throwing here.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set.
3rd and 2.
Blue strike. Set, huh?
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 52 yards. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the check.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37. That for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to...
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coach, I always say, guys, you can earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Hey, let's go.
3rd and long for Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jets are going to have it here